Hey man, what is up? Good evening. All right, cut the music's been going. All right. So what's going on, peeps? As man. But what is going on, man? So we got LSU and Dartmouth in baseball tonight. All right, make sure I got everything going on here. Need to be going on. All right. So anyway, can the Tigers bounce back and get a win? What's up, Brandy Guerrero? Hello, Brandy. Can the Tigers bounce back and get a win after losing the other night against who did we lose to? McNeese, right? Yeah, that's what we lost the other night. But yeah, hopefully get back on the win column. The Gooses lose. There's Trucker T. Well, man, where's Garrett at? I gotta wait. Is Garrett here? Because if Garrett's here, then I can do it. But Garrett's got to come here. So make sure you get Garrett in here, man. Then I'll do it. Gotta get Garrett. Where's he at? Call him. Tell him he's got to be here. Tell him he's got to be here. You know he's got to be here for, right? So, man. So, yeah, we need to win. After we took a loss the other night. Hopefully the pitching can do a little better today. Other night pitching was garbage. Couldn't too many walks, too many hit batters. So hopefully the pitching can be a little better today than last night or the other night. Bam. Oh wait. Ooh, man, get making action here. All right. Powerhouse. Yeah. This could be like the in. I hope that this is not the in-house broadcast because that's even worse than the ESPN Plus broadcast or SEC Network Plus broadcast. I think that's what we're getting tonight. I think we're getting the in-house broadcast. That one's even worse. Who's calling the game tonight? Because uh, Lynn Rollins was doing the softball game. All right, man. Where's Garrett at, man? Trevin, you gotta get Garrett in here. Yeah, we're getting the radio broadcast. I'm here. There he is. Hey, all right, there he is. Yeah. So now you're here. Now they're gonna win. You weren't here the night. That's why they lost. So happy birthday to Garrett. I missed his birthday because I was on a cruise. So happy birthday and Tigers and whatnot and yeah. Let's get some Bayou Blast. Yeah, what's a Bayou Blast? You'll find out. Ah, stop yelling. Stop yelling. Okay, I'll stop yelling. Sorry about that. Got a little carried away there. I got carried away. I'm sorry about that. Let me turn it down a little bit. A little better. Maybe the gain's too high. Maybe the gain's too high in the mic. Before I had it too low. Now I got it too high. Oh well. Who start? Oh, got Evan start tonight. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, man. It's Friday. I used to like Fridays. Fridays meant I used to go out. Get my groove on. But yeah. Not anymore. I used to love Fridays, man. Fridays was like cool. Get ready to go out, man. Party. 72 degrees in the capital city of Louisiana tonight. And we got a warming trend this weekend. Probably be cold. Middle of the next week, we'll probably get a cold snap again. It'll be freezing again, more than likely. So, yeah, now it's just another day. You're right. Now it's just another day. Used to be going out time partying. Yeah. All righty. 73 degrees first pitch temperature. So Dartmouth will have Rodriguez, Benez, and Coriato. Yeah. So Evans on the mound. Let's see if he has a better start than that very first start he had. There's a strike, 0-1. Yeah, curious to see who our rotation is going to be once the SEC play starts. 0-1 is fouled out of play. 0-2. So 0-2 to count here to Rodriguez. We got Benez on deck. And the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. One down. One down. Yeah, it's baseball season. You got something to watch. You're right. So one down. And now Benez will come to the plate. I thought Daniel Berry over on Bayou Tigers before. All right, so Benez will bat from the left side. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. Inside. I'm watching Tulane also. They're on the app. I missed the LSU Tulane baseball rivalry back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And Tulane baseball is not what it was when they had Rick Jones. The 2-0 pitch is going to miss. 3-0. Now, Tulane's got to get good. They got to get good in baseball again. 3-0 pitch is a strike. 3-1. Late call. 3-1. Late call. 3-1. So Evans comes set. Here comes a 3-1. That's a ball 4. So 1 out walk. So 1 out walk here for the Big Green. I think they're called the Big Green. I think they're called. So. All right, we're gonna have D. Coriato at the plate. D. Corrado. There you go. Here comes a pitch. That's a ball. Oh, and that's a strike. 1-0. The late call. That's a late call. 0-1. Very late call. So to D. Coriato. That's on the left side. Evans will come set. And the 0-1 it's a wild pitch. Runner will go to second. Boy, I really haven't liked what I've seen out of Casey Evans a few times. I've seen him pitch against the who we played first. Milwaukee, was it? He wasn't really sharp then. And so far, and I didn't watch him the second game. But I don't know, man. We need more consistency from a Friday guy. So 1-1 to count. I know it's early. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. But I don't know if we're going to have a Cade Anderson or a Skeens on the staff this year. A Dominic or an Ianson. Here's a 1-2. And ball's lifted foul. Down the left side, stays 1-2. I just don't know if we're going to have Like a 1-2 punch like we had with Skeens and Floyd, Anderson last year, and Ianson. Just curious if we can have that 1-2 punch. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, 2 down. There we go. Hey, way to tell me to shut up. 2 down. Casey Nevin says, "Shut up, Goose." We got 2 down, and Demanstre to the plate. So Demanstre is a switch hitter. Go back from the left side, batting cleanup tonight for Dartmouth. There's a strike on 1. Late call, man. I don't like these late calls by the umps. I hate them when they do that shit. So 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. To a Demanstre. 0-2 the count. Demanstre bats to the left side. Runner at second, 2 down. The pitch, the 0-2 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, and the side is retired. So Evans works out the jam, a little bit of a jam. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's Dartmouth 0, LSU coming to the plate. All right, let's see if we can get some blasts. Those are Bayou blasts. We'll see. Yeah, we're on the Goose Sports Radio Network. I gotta put that in there. I gotta drop that line in there in case they're listening. Man. All right, see LSU's going to have, let's see the bat lineup for the Tigers. In the bottom of the first, going to have Curiel, Brown, then York, then Milam, Aaron Beatty, Dardar. Let's see Brown, Braun, Simpson, and Caraway. On the mound for Dartmouth is Parsky. So we'll see if the Tigers can get some runs on the board. La, la, la. And be. Come on, let's go. Let's get this shit on the road. Get this shit started. All right, so we're going to have Curiel come up first, then Brown, and then York. All right, so Derek Curiel, the super sophomore for the Tigers this season. We'll back on the left side. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a foul. 0-1. All right, so 0-1 to count to Curiel, batting .333 on the year, 9 RBIs. And the 0-1 is foul back, stays. Well, actually goes 0-2. 0-2 pitch coming. And the 0-2 to Curiel is strike three looking. One down. Boy, good pitch. There's one down here in the inning. As Brown will come to the plate. And all right, so here's the pitch to Brown, and that hit him. If I say it almost hit him, but it did hit him. So we're gonna have one out runner at the base paths. Gonna have York to the plate. All right, so Brown gets on with the hit batsman. Now the big boy York looks like number 33 looks like David Wells. His stature. Here comes the pitch to York. There's a strike on one. This umpire is so late with his calls. 0-1. 0-1 to York. There's the pitch. That's a ball. 1-1. So 1-1 account here to York. And here's the pitch. That ball's fouled. He'll get out of play. It'll be 1-2. All right, the softball Tigers about to start up over playing Memphis over there in Tiger Park. Here's the 1-2 to York. And the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. 2 down. Oh, no, it was a foul. Did he foul that? Did he foul that away? No, it was a foul tip. Yeah, so no strikeout. I'm going to say the batter got a piece of it. It's a foul tip, so they tried to get the hit and run going. All right, so 1-2 to count here to York. All right, one at first base. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit to right field. That's hit well. That might be gone. And is it? Oh, it's foul. Oh, it turned foul at the last minute. Or last second, I should say. Not minute, but you know what I mean. Oh, man. I thought that was going to get out of there. Just foul ball. So 1-2 to count the York. And the pitch is foul back. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Man, that was almost going to be out of there. All right, so 1-2 to York. And the pitch. And did it hit him? Oh, it hit him. They're going to say it hit him. So they got 2 on. And Monster Milam to the plate. So Monster Milam will come to the plate. Man, I don't know where it hit him, but they said it hit him though. All right, so Milam up now for the Tigers. So 2 on and 1 out. The pitch, and this ball. It's high and away. 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And the pitch is popped up left field, coming over. and making the catch for the second out. So 2 down. And we're going to have Aaron Beatty to play. Good to see Aaron Beatty back in the lineup after exiting the game of the night against McNeese. But Aaron Beatty's back in the lineup, which is good news for a lot of reasons. For one, he's starting catcher. For two, if he's out, then you only have one catcher, Cerna. So a lot of reasons why this is good news he's back. So Aaron Beatty, RBI chance. There's me a strike going 1. So 0-1 to count. So then Brown at second. Milam at first. Oh, no, not Milam. It's York at first. York at first. The pitch is going to miss 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to Aaron Beatty. And the pitch is a swing and a miss way out in front of that. 1-2. Man, the pitch was just too far off the plate, man. You weren't going to hit that with that. You weren't going to touch that ball. So 1-2 to count to Aaron Beatty. And the pitch is a strike 3 looking. Wow, got him looking. That's going to retire the side and end the inning. So we'll go to the second inning. It's Dartmouth 0, LSU 0. Here, all right, we go. All right, top of the second. All right, clear the bases. Then we'll be good to go. Oh, I moved the bat over too. I moved the bat over. The Dartmouth. Man, so man, first beer always been fast, man. I don't know why. It's like it just opened it. It's like already empty. Man. I don't know how that can be, man. Oh, wait. So, all right, so Dartmouth's going to have Suarez, Miller, and Reese do up for the Big Green for the Dartmouth. Dartmouth Big Green. I can't wait till a few weeks till we get SEC play. Yeah, not next weekend, but then the following weekend, I think they play Vanderbilt, and it'll be SEC play. Alrighty, so we're gonna have Suarez, Miller, and Reese do up here for Dartmouth here in the top of the second inning. So here comes a pitch from Evans. That's going to be a ball, 1-out. So 1-0 the count. And the pitch is 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 pitch from Evans is right. That's right down the middle. 2-1. So quickly 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 is inside. It 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here to Suarez. Here's a 3-1. That's a strike. 3-2. One is working quickly. So 3-2 to count. And the pitch is ball 4. Man, just the same thing that plagued us other night. Walks and the 5 walks. All right, so one at first. Gonna have Miller up. The pitch is a ball 1-0. So Miller at the plate. Now time is called. All right, so 1-0 to count here to Miller. And here comes the pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 here to Miller. Here's the 1-1. That ball's fly to shallow center. Well, Milam goes out there and makes the catch. So 1 down. Yeah, so Milam actually goes out there and makes the catch in shallow center. 1 down. We're going to have Reese to the plate. So we're going to have Reese, then Anderson, then Puig. Next 3 batters due up. Here they swing, they miss. 0-1. What's up, Brian Turner? Well, that's why at least we went and got 2 quarterbacks in the transfer portal. So here's the 0-1 as foul back. So that's one good thing is that we went and got that guy from USC. So we're not putting all our eggs in one basket with Nussmeier. Which why is that coming out all of a sudden about Nussmeier? And did he go around? Wait, did he go around? No. But the runner goes to second because the catcher couldn't find the ball. Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden, now we're in February, and we have to hear, oh, Nussmeier was hurt. I mean, fuck, we knew that. I guess he's trying to, he wants to get drafted. So I understand that. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. But, well, fuck, we all knew he was hurt last year. He couldn't throw the football 20 yards last year. Everybody knew he was fucking hurt. That one interception against Louisiana Tech proved it all that he was hurt. Remember when he severely underthrew that pass? That should have been a touchdown. Like, what's wrong? Here's a pitch to Anderson. 1-0. Should have sat him after the Clemson game. Here's a 1-0. That ball's hit to right field coming up and can't make the catch. Let's see if they send a runner home. They do, and he will score. So Dartmouth leads 1-0 here in the second. Man. RBI single for the Big Green. Man. Yeah, that was going to be a tough play by the right fielder, and also with 2 outs, the guy was going on contact, so he was going to score easily. We got Puig up. The pitch. That ball's fouled on 1. So. But yeah, at least the Tigers would have got 2 quarterbacks that could play. The other guy they got from Elon just is a backup. Here's the 0-1. That ball ripped to left field. I like the camera angle, but Simpson makes the catch for the third out. Nice camera angle, guys. We almost missed that. But Simpson makes the catch for the third out to retire the side. But nice camera work, guys. Lovely camera work. Almost missed it. That's why I hate this in-studio broadcast camera work, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I hate it. It's worse than the SEC Plus network, whatever. But all right, so. Yeah. Good job. Simpson was able to get up with that ball. So, Brian, what do you think about this baseball? I know it's real early. I don't want to overreact. I overreacted last year with baseball. After that Omaha series, but I don't know about our pitching, man. But I know the pitching Einstein really wasn't that great to start the season off either. So, and he got a lot better as the season went along. So, I guess maybe I should just shut up and just trust Jay Johnson. I said I was gonna trust Jay and not question no more. So maybe I should take that advice. But the pitching has been a little suspect, No, the pitching's been a little, slow to start the season off. But like I said, Einstein was really not great early in the year. He couldn't go. He couldn't go 5 innings early on, and then he got really good at the end of the season. So I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up and trust Johnson. Oh, we got Dardar and Braun and Simpson do up. Yeah, I know they're talented. So. Yeah, like I said, maybe I should just shut up. So, Dardar up. The pitch is a strike 0-1. Because early last year, I was like, man, where is our power going to come from? At that Omaha series. Here's the 0-1. And it's up high 1-1. It turned out, they actually could hit last year. So, like I said, I should just shut up. So 1-1 account here to Dardar. The pitch, and it's 2-1. But sometimes I just can't help myself. I get all upset and flustered and like. What's going on out there? 2-1 to count here to Dardar. The pitch. And that's good. That's a good pitch. 2-2. That's a good pitch. 2-2. Yeah, they on the other night he threw a bunch of guys against McNeese, but yeah, they gotta get better. 2-2 pitch. That's 3-2. Yeah, because the other night they threw like 7-8 pitchers against McNeese. I think Jay was getting frustrated. But the other night the walks and the hit batsmen killed him. His ball. Oh no, was going to be ball 4 anyway, but it hit him. So Dardar gets on with a hit batsman. So you think Brian Kelly was getting out? He was getting out coached some games. I think he did his best coaching his first year. When they won the SEC West, and then it got kind of progressively worse after that. So Braun's up, and it's a ball 1-0. Because I think he did a really good coaching job that first year. Um, when he beat Alabama at home, that's the year they beat Ole Miss on home, I think. 2-0. Yeah, that's the year they came back and beat Ole Miss at home. Uh, I think he did, but then that A&M game was just freaking atrocious in that first year. Here's the 2-0 to Braun. That's a ground ball. It's gonna be a double play. Double play. Oh my God. Double play. What's up, Andrew? Double play, man. Yeah, we all got fooled. After Brian Kelly's first year, thought that he was going to be a decent coach. Here's a pitch to Simpson, and it hit him. No, it close. 1-0. Here's a 1-0, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And this ball's hit to left field for a base hit. So 2 out, a single for Simpson, bring up Caraway. You think it's got? Well, yeah, the Tennessee game was awful. The Texas A&M game was awful that they lost that year. His first year. Who else they lost to that year? They lost to Florida State. That first game. That's that missed extra point game. So Caraway, swing the miss. Oh, the ball goes. They throw to first, but they can't get him out. Damn. So, but yeah, they Yeah, the Tennessee game was awful. Getting beat like that at home, and then the A&M game cost us the Sugar Bowl. Yeah, maybe you're right about that. Here's the 0-1. Did he go around again? Yes, 0-2. Come on, Caraway. Why are you chasing those pitches? And maybe you're right about that. Now I'm more to think about it a little bit more. Here comes the 0-2. Nope, they'll toss the first. Yeah, that A&M game that year in 22 really pissed me off so much. I was so mad that night. I was so pissed that night. Here comes the 0-2. It's foul out of play. And so in 2 weeks, we'll play Vanderbilt in baseball. We'll actually have conference play. 0-2 is going to miss inside. Count moves to 1-2. I think don't we play at Vanderbilt that year? This 2 weeks. Pretty sure we play at Vanderbilt. Here's a 1-2. And it's a grounder to third. He'll go to second to get the force out to retire the side. So we'll go to the third inning, and it's Dartmouth 1, LSU 0. Man. Come on, man. We're going to get some runs. Like Harry Carey. Let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. But Bally's Baton Rouge. Bally's has a casino in Baton Rouge? Oh, it's the Queen. That's what it is. That's the Bally's. The Queen is a Bally's casino. Yeah, I mean, when I go gambling, I go to Mississippi. I go to the Hard Rock or the Beau Rivage. I don't know why I go to the Beau Rivage because I don't win there. I just like going to the Beau Rivage, but I don't know why I go there because I don't win. I just like going to the Beau, man. But that's it. I don't win over there. I win more at the Hard Rock than the Beau Rivage. Alrighty, so we're to the top of the third inning. It's 1-0 in Dartmouth. 1-0 Big Green. So it's a softball team's playing Memphis. Memphis is up 1-0 in the second. All right, so 1-0 to count here to Rodriguez. The pitch is up and in, 2-0. So quickly 2-0 to count. So you think what's going to happen with Beth Torina this year? I mean, are they really going to, put the fight on her ass if she doesn't make Oklahoma City? They might need to put the fire in her ass if they don't. 3-0 pitch is strike 3-1. But I just don't know. You're gonna fire even there LSU with their we're gonna fire all these coaches. 3-1 pitch. It's foul back 3-2. When you fire the football coach, you're probably gonna fire the basketball coach. 3-2 pitch is ball 4. Man, come on, man. Why can't we freaking pitch, man? So I'm a mound to visit. Oh, it's Johnson. It's Jake coming out to talk. So it's not Yeski. Jay's wearing the jersey tonight. Yeah, Jay's wearing the jersey tonight. He's not wearing the windbreaker. All right, so we got runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. We're going to have Benez up. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Benez. Dartmouth has runner at first base. Nobody out. Evans will come set. That's a strike. Yep, 1-1. Had to wait and see, man. This umpire is really late with his calls. What I think is a strike, I'm like, a strike, and then he's waiting, and then he goes, I hate that. That's one thing I really don't like about some umpires. Well, they're so late with their calls. The 1-1, nope, they'll go to first. Chase the runner back. Here's a 1-1. And that ball's fouled 1-2, or did he miss it? Well, he swung at it, but I don't think he hit it 1-2. I thought he got a piece of that, but 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Benez. And the pitch is 2-2. 2-2 to count. Two balls, two strikes. The pitch is a grounder. And back to Evans. And they go to second base. And they just got him. Man. So Darter makes the play, not Evans. And there's one down. Runner goes to second. That was really close. That was really close. And now we're gonna have a review of the play. That's close. Well, that's really close. That was really close. I wish they would freeze frame when the runner put his foot on the bag and see what the ball is. And that's what they're going to do in the replay booth. About to see if he's out or safe. They actually have to look at every single okay, what? That's close. That's really close. That's really close. That's close. All right, we'll see what the radio broadcast seems to think that this is going to be overturned. It's going to be a safe. We'll see. Hopefully they're wrong. Hopefully they're wrong. They're listening to you. They are. It's not too disturbed. Listening to me. Maybe so. Ugh. Man. It's close. Oh, you say he's out. So Warner's out. So the guys at the radio broadcast were wrong. So one down, Warner at second. So one down, Warner at second here for Dartmouth. Oh, man. And to D. Coriato, give me a ball, 1-0. So D. Coriato got a bat from the left side. Here comes the 1-0 from Evans. Pitch is 2-0. So 2-0 to count. Man, it's muggy outside, man. What is it, February or is it freaking July? 2-0 pitch is a strike. 2-1. I mean, shit, man. It's like it's freaking muggy outside. It's February. 2-1 pitch. And that's 3-1. God, man, yeah, it's like Brian was saying. They gotta get a little more consistent, man. The pitching does. So 3-1 to count. The pitch, and that ball's hit to left field, drifting over and off the wall. That run's gonna score. Man, that was a long run from the left fielder. Couldn't come up with it. 2-0 Dartmouth. Jesus Christ! What the hell's going on out there? Man, like remember in the NFL when they showed them excerpts? It's Lombardi going, "What the hell is going on out there?" Damn. All right, so the mastery at the plate. Little swing and a miss. 0-1. The mastery. The mastery at the plate. Wearing Mickey Mantle's number 7. Here's the 0-1. That ball's a grounder to second. Moves a runner to third. So he bobbles it, throws the first, didn't get him. It's gonna be an error on the second bagger, Dardar. Oh my God, man. Oh yeah, oh shit, that's right. I'm wearing skis, huh? I might have to flip it up, huh? I'll do that next inning. Might have to flip it up and wear Tommy White on Fridays and Skeens on Saturday. It's usually my Friday jersey because Skeens pitch on Fridays, but you're right. I might have to change it up. All right, so first and third, one down here in the third. Suarez up. So error on the second bagger, Dardar. The pitch is a strike, 0-1. Edwards just hit a homer for the softball. Here's the 0-1 coming to the plate. There's Kyle Edwards hit a homer. That's 1-1. Yeah, Evans jersey now. I got the softball game on also. And Kylie Edwards just hit a home run. Now it's 1-1 over there at Tiger Park. Here's the 1-1. That ball's popped out of play. So it'll be 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Suarez. Pitch. I chased that one. That's strike number 3, and there's 2 down. So there's 2 down. So there's 2 down. Wonder with the second on that last swing and the miss. So 2 down, we're going to have Miller at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Here's a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 to count. Here to Miller. And the pitch is a bunt, but it's going to be fouled. 0-2. That's a 0-2. 0-2 to count. Coming up. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and this side is retired. But Dartmouth, they do get a run. So we'll go to the bottom of the third inning, and it's 2-0 Dartmouth. What's up, Paxton? I haven't seen Paxton in a while. I'll be right back. I gotta do something. I gotta change something up real quick. I gotta change the momentum of this game. Bottom of the third inning we go. Let's see if this works. We'll see. I doubt it. But we'll see. Oh, that's right, I was on vacation. That's right, I was on vacation, was I? Forgot about that. I'm on vacation. So bottom of the third inning we go. It's 2-0 Dartmouth. So Curiel's up. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike on 1. So, all right, let's see if the number change can ignite the offense. Here's the 0-1 to Curiel. And ball's lifted to right center, going back, and that is going to be caught, though. Damn. Son of a bitch, man. Son of a bitch. All right, we're going to have Jake Brown up. The pitch is a strike on 1. 1-1 to Brown. There's the pitch. It's way outside 1-1. Paxton. Member gain in the house. Yeah, somebody gifted him a membership. That was at Super Bowl Sunday when I was when Grant got me sick. 1-1, gonna miss 2-1. Yeah, Grant got me sick that night. What's up? Paxton's over there on LSU Tigers Network. So 3-1 to count here to Brown. And the pitch is strike. Just called 3-2. Wow. Late call, though. That's what I like about this umpire. He's so late with his call. So counts out full 3-2 to Brown. And the pitch That's ball four. That's ball four. It's going to bring up York to the plate. York Peppermint Patty to the plate. So York will come to the plate. York going back from the left side. Hit one foul earlier that was almost a homer. Just a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count the York. Now time is being called here. So time is called. All right, so 1-0 here to York. Oh, no, we're gonna have what that was. Comes a pitch, and that ball's popped up along the infield and making the catch for the second half. 2 down. 2 down. Two down. We're going to have Monster Milema. So Milam at the plate. They're at the bottom of the third inning, 2-0 Dartmouth. And the pitch is a strike. No, ball 1-0. Wow. Okay. 1-0 to Milam. Okay. All right, we'll take that. Take that one. So 1-0 to Milam. Here comes the pitch. It's 2-0. The pitch was a little high. 2-0 to count to Milam. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That ball's going to be a grounder to second. Nice play, and throws a wild throw to first. Everybody's safe. Man. So it's going to be an error on the throw. We're going to have 2 on and 2 out, and we're going to have Aaron Beatty do up. So error on the throw. Should have been the third out of the inning. But there's going to be an error on the throw. Horrible throw. I mean, he made a good play to get to the ball, and then didn't complete the play. So Aaron Beatty's up. The pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1. You got to complete the play. Second bagger. So 0-1 here to 0-1 to count to Aaron Beatty. And the 0-1 is another swing to miss. 0-2. Oh and 2. So 0-2 to Aaron Beatty. Here comes the pitch to the plate. And that ball's going to be fouled back. So it's going to stay 0-2 to count. Aaron Beatty's 0 for 1 on the evening. He does have an RBI opportunity. Yeah, they gave you a chance here with that error. Got to get a hit. Pitch is a grounder back to the pitcher. And slow toss, underhand toss to first to retire the side. So the Tigers get some base runners on. They do not score. We'll go to the fourth. It's 2-0 Dartmouth. Man, Ugh. Ugh, man. God damn it. Damn. Top of the fourth inning, we good. We're back. Top of the fourth inning, we go. And it's 2-0 Dartmouth. Come on, Tigers. Let's get our bats going. Gotta wake up we gotta wake up the bats. You're like Serrano. Serrano said, gotta wake up the bats. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna go to the top of the fourth inning. All right, we're gonna have, let's see, Reese, Anderson, and Puig. The ball's hit out of play, 1-1. That was pitch number 59 for Case and Evans. So we're at the top of the fourth inning. Reese at the plate. That pitch is gonna miss. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is swing and miss. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 is a grounder to second. And Darnar throws 1 down. So 1 down. Out number 1 here in this fourth. That's going to bring up Anderson. He'll swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1 here. 0-1 to count Anderson. There's another strike. 0-2. Nothing in 2. Here comes the 0-2. And it's in the dirt. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch. That's strike 3 looking. Man, late call. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down, and Puig's up. That pitch is going to be low. 1-0. So 1-0 here to Puig. Here in the top of the fourth. Evans comes set in the pitch. That's away. 2-0. So 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 is a grounder. Slow roll back to the pitcher. Only plays the first and got him. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Dartmouth. Come on, Tigers. We got to get some base runners. Got to get some base runners. And some, we've had some base runners. We got to get some runs. Let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. Let's get some base runners, man. And some runs. Oh, wait. Marie meowing. And what, Marie? Why are you all being like that? So, bottom of the fourth inning we go. 2-0 Dartmouth. Alrighty then. Let's go. All right, so Dardar is up. And the pitch is a foul out of play 0-1. 0-1 to count it. 0-1 to count it to Dardar. All right, here comes the 0-1. And it's going to be a ball 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Dardar. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is hit to foul. Just pull it down the right field side. 1-2. One and two to count. All right, so 1-2 to count. Your Dardar. And the pitch is just going to miss 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Two pitch is swinging. He went around. They got to go throw the first to complete the out, and they do. And there is a 1 away. So 1 down, and Braun due up here for LSU. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So here comes the 2-0 to Braun. That's 3-0. So 3-0 to count. And the pitch is a strike. Late call, 3-1. Hope LSU wins, huh? So do I. You and me both. So 3-1 here to Braun. And the pitch is ball 4. So gonna have a runner with one at first, one out, and Simpson to the plate. So Simpson comes to the plate. So Simpson up. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. 1-1 here, 1 here to Braden Simpson. 1 for 1 on the evening. Here comes the pitch. That ball's hit back out of play. 0-2. To the count. Here comes the 0-2. There's a foul. Well, stays 0-2. Comes the 0-2. That's a wild pitch. And he'll move up. Water moves up. So Water moves up. So Water moves up. Here comes the 1-2. And it's going to be in the dirt again. Well, Water will go to third and gets there. So Braun goes to third, and it counts now 2-2. So Warner goes to third on the play. So Simpson has an RBI chance here. Here comes the 2-2. And that's 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here it is, Simpson. So 3-2 the count. And the pitch. That's ball 4. So 2 on and 1 out. It's going to bring up Caraway to the plate. So Caraway comes to the plate. Okay, we got a mound visit. So are we having a change? Are we gonna have a pitching change, or are we gonna have? Are we just gonna? We'll see. Because Dartmouth does have a guy warming up in the bullpen. Looks like they're gonna stick with Harsky. Yeah, Parsky's been he's been decent tonight, but so Caraway at the plate. And looks the bunt does, and they try to go home, and he is out at the plate. Wow. As LSU was trying to do this squeeze play. So they are reviewing this to see if he's out. So this is under review. Oh, he's safe. But to see what it is, it's close. I wish they would show. I wish they would show like a better angle on that shit. So this is a big call in the game. LSU needs a run here. So we'll see what the replay shows. Well, I thought you said he was now. There's doing. Why are they pausing the video? Why are they pausing the video? Why are they rewinding this shit? Jesus Christ, man! They can't even show a replay properly. Whoever's doing the replay sucks big time. This is crazy. Now they finally did he. Did he ever tag the runner? This is weird. He never tagged the runner. It don't look like he didn't tag the runner, but they call it. But oh, what the fuck, man. I don't know the rule on that because they called him out, but they never tagged the runner. I don't know I don't know the rule book on that. Are they saying the catcher was blocking home plate without the ball? Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Umpires are still in the. Are they coming out? No, I don't know. Here they come. Now they open the gate. I think. Here they come. Here we go. The runner's safe. The runner was safe. LSU wins the challenge. Run scores. So it works out. Man, works out in LSU's favor. Now we're going to have, what, first and second? No, second and third. No. Was it first and second or second and third? But that's on the TV, it says first and second. All right, so Curiel at the plate. 1-0 to count. And the pitch is a ball 2-0. It is first and second. I got to change it. And the 2-0 is fouled on a play, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch is a swing and a miss, 2-2. So 2-2 to count here to Curiel. First and second, 1 out. And the 2-2 is 3-2. That was away and high. 3-2. Better move. I don't know. Both were good. 3-2 pitch. And ball's hit the right field. Is it fair or foul? It's going to be caught, though. Diving catch. 2 down. Man. What a catch in right field. There's 2 down. I thought that was going to get down in the corner. Nice catch by the right fielder. 2 down. And the runner will tag and go to third on that play, though. But, man, outstanding play by the right fielder. It looked like that ball was going to get in the corner. But he makes the catch. 2 down. Man. So we got Brown up. So Jake Brown at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball. 1-0. So 1-0 here to Brown. Ooh. Oh, I changed it to, I was wearing Skeens. I changed it to Tommy White. So Brown hits it to left field side, but it's going to go foul. 1-1. 1-1. So 1-1 to count here to Brown. Here comes the pitch. Ball swung on, popped along the infield. Should be the third out, and it is, to retire the side. But LSU does get a run. We'll go to the 5th inning. It's 2-1 Dartmouth. Goonies. Yeah, they're supposed to make a Goonies remake, and I'm kind of cautiously optimistic about that. I'm cautiously optimistic about the Goonies remake. 40 years later, but we'll see on that note. You're back. All right, we're going to the top of the 5th inning. We get the 2-1. There's a grounder to short. Got to hurry. Milan throws to first and got him. One hopper to York. One down. Nice play. One down. So one down is Monster Milan. Nice play at the shortstop. One down. So one down. There's a check swing. Yeah, check swing. 0-1. He went around. As a Benez went around. 0-1. So we got Benez and then D. Coriato. Next two batters up here for Dartmouth. Next, the 0-1 going to miss. Looks trying to bunt the ball. 1-1. Do I like Matt McMahon? What do you mean I like him? What about him? I never met him. So 1-1 to count. There's a foul on the play, 1-2. Never met him. So 1-2 to count. Here to Benez. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Two down. We're going to have a D. Coriato to the plate here for Dartmouth. Softball Tigers up 7-2 up over Memphis in the bottom of the 3rd inning over there in Tiger Park. Swing and a miss. 0-1. They going to fire him? I have no idea. Basketball's not football or baseball. 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. They don't care about men's basketball. So I have no idea what they're going to do. They probably should fire him, but they probably won't because they don't care about basketball. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and miss. That's strike number 3, out number 3. So Evans looks strong that inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-1 Dartmouth. That's the best inning he's looked all game. Why? Why what? Ask all kind of questions. All these questions you ask. Are you my wife? You must be my wife. My wife asks all kind of questions. So who got coming to the plate for LSU? I'm trying to remember who we had last. Is it York? Didn't we have Jake Brown last to the plate? I think this would be York, Milam, and Aaron Beatty do up. Talking about like you're talking about like endowments. If you talk about endowments, you'd be surprised at some schools, some universities, and what some that you never would think they would get from endowments. It would shock you. I'd go look it up. Go look up the top universities in endowments. It'll surprise you. So, what's up, Kelly Gardner? Got two member games in the house. We got Paxton and Kelly. Paxton and Kelly. I'm taking the over. All right, so we got York. York's up next here for the Tigers. We got York. I was right. We got York, Milam, and then Aaron Beatty. York hit one really far back in the first inning, but it was just a foul ball. That ball's a ball, 1 and out. No Tigers. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. They better not extend McMahon. Better not extend his ass. But here's the 2-0. That ball's foul. Get fouled. I just don't mean no. Are they gonna pay another coach a buyout after they pay Brian Kelly $54 million to go away? Then you had to pay Kiffin to come here. 2-1 pitch is popped up out of play behind home plate. Let's see. No, it was going to stay in play, but the catcher can't catch it. Should have dropped your mask, dude. Why did he drop his mask? Why is he holding his mask? Trying to make a catch. They should have thrown your mask away. Unless you got lucky there, as the catcher's holding his mask. I don't know why he's holding his mask. Throw the mask away. Just throw it away. Anyway, 2-2 to York. And it's fouled back out of play. I don't know. I don't know the rules on that, Paxton. But no, I've said what I said about McMahon. I mean, when LSU cares about men's basketball, I'll care. 2-2 pitch. It's 3-2. When they show that they actually care about men's basketball, then I'll care. 3-2 pitch to York. It's a ball? Okay, I guess so. Ball 4. So York will get on with a leadoff. We got base runners on. We just can't get them home. We've had base runners on tonight. Just can't get them home. That's what's been a problem for LSU. They just can't get base runners home. So we're going to have Monster Milam up. I think Dartmouth's making a pitching change. Yep, they're called to the bullpen. So Dartmouth is they are going to the bullpen. So Parsky, only gave up a run. Parsky pitched pretty well for Dartmouth. Uh, only gave up a run in the game so far. So yeah, it's inside here. I hear like noises, like yelling. It's inside. My wife is on the phone. She's like yelling and laughing. Must be talking to the brother-in-law about something. So, so pitching change. I got to figure out what LSU baseball game I'm gonna go to. If I'm gonna go, it's gonna be a midweek game. So, so when it kind of warms up a little bit, like really warms up. Why are they playing Colin Baton Rouge when the other team's making a pitching change? I thought they played Colin Baton Rouge when LSU made a pitching change, not the other way around. Doesn't make much sense to me. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel. I'm nobody. Boy, they sure love that shit. They sure love that Garth Brooks Colin Baton Rouge song over there in Baton Rouge. They love that fucking song. Uh, yeah, LSU's pitching wasn't that great last year to start the season, and it got better towards the end of the year. A lot better. Anthony Ironton couldn't go 5 innings last year. Yeah, Ironson couldn't go 5 innings to start the season last year, and then he was, he won the second game of the College World Series. So he was he ended up being one of our best pitchers. Him and Kate Anderson. So, but you're right. The pitching sometimes pitching takes a long time to warm up. So. All right, we got Milam up. So Milam's at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball, 1 out. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Milam. And the pitch is another ball, 2-0. Gonna miss upstairs, 2-0. So runner first, nobody out in the fifth. 2-0 pitch to Milam. It's going to be popped up left side. Will it stay in play? It will not. We'll get to the seats. So it's 2-1. 2-1 to count. So 2-1 to Milam. So York's at first. Here's the 2-1 to Milam. And the pitch. That ball lifted to left center. And nice camera angle, but makes the catch. 1 down. I mean, the ball was actually left field. Looked like it was in left center. Good camera work, guys. Nice camera work. So 1 down. We're going to have Aaron Beatty do up. All right, so Cade Aaron Beatty, 0 for 2 on the evening. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here. 1-0 to count to Aaron Beatty. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So did you get notified I was live, Paxton? If you're still here? Just curious. Trying to figure some shit out with YouTube. Trying to figure some shit out with YouTube. So 3-0 to count here to 3-0 to count to Aaron Beatty. And here comes the pitch. Should be a strike, and it is 3-1. I did not. I didn't think you did. I kind of know you didn't because I know. Okay, 3-1 pitch, swing to miss, 3-2. So 3-2 to Aaron Beatty. 3-2 pitch is bust. Another swing to miss. That's out number 2. Hey, man. Out number 2. That's going to bring up Dardar to the plate. All right, so Dardar's up. And here's the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Dardar. And here comes the pitch. That ball's lifted to left field, coming over and making the catch for the 3rd out to retire the side. So we'll go to the top of the 6th. Still 2-1 Dartmouth. Man. So 2-1 Dartmouth going to the top of the 6th inning. We got to wake up the bats, man. Got to wake up the bats. Like Serrano on Major League, he said when Serrano was doing all that voodoo shit in the dugout, with the locker room, not the locker room. Jesus, Serrano! I had to wake up bats. That was funny fucking movie. The first one. The first Major League. That was hilarious. Then they recasted Willie Mays Hayes in the second one. Didn't bring back Wesley Snipes. That was just not smart. No offense to Omar Epps, but I mean Wesley Snipes was Willie Mays Hayes. That's usually when they kind of recast movies. They don't do well. For a reason. All right, so we're going to the top of the 6th inning. It's 2-1 Dartmouth. Yeah, it's 2-1 Dartmouth. As they're up, yeah. Now let's see if they can get some, get some to the 12. Well, we got to get 3 outs and get to the bottom of the inning to get runs home. Alrighty then. So we're going to the top of the sixth inning. It's 2-1 Dartmouth. All right, we're going to have DeMastri, Suarez, and Miller due up. Here comes a pitch from Evans. There's a ball, 1-0. So DeMastri, Suarez, and Miller. The 1-0 is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 count. The pitch is a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 count here to DeMastri. Got Suarez and Miller. They're the next two batters up. So 2-1 to count from Evans. The 2-1 is a grounder to the Dardar and bobbles it and throws to first, and I don't think he got him. Nope, he's safe. That's gonna be an error on Dardar. Jeez, my God, man. That's gonna be an error on the second baseman. So E4. So runner at first, nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Looks the bunt. Does go up in the air, but it goes foul. 0-1. They're trying to bunt the runner over to second. It was a horrible bunt attempt. 0-1. And the 0-1. 0-1 pitch is swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here comes the 0-2. And it's a swing and a miss. We got a foul. He foul tipped it. 0-2. Foul tipped it. 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to count. Evans looks over back at first. And the 0-2 coming to the plate. And that's going to be strike 3 looking, 1 down. Good pitch there. So one out here in the 6th. So Evans has looked he's looked a little better today than he did against Milwaukee. So he's progressing. That's what we got to see from our Friday guy. Here comes the pitch to Miller. That's a strike 0-1. All right, so 0-1 to counter to Miller. And the 0-1 is, so it's a wild pitch. The runner goes to second. Man, that was not good. Just talk good about him. Then he throws a wild pitch. Then he throws a wild pitch. So 1-1 to count. Here to Miller. Oh, we got time is called. Well, I think that's going to be it for Evans. I think it must be on a pitch count. Because this is, yep. Well, it's going to be Gavin Guidry coming in for Evans. So, Guidry coming in. So, Gavin Guidry coming in relief here for Kaysen Evans, who went 5 1/3 innings. So, yeah. We're used to Skeens and Anderson going like 100 plus pitches. So be right back. Alrighty, so we're going to the still in the top of the sixth inning. Gavin Guidry on the mound here for LSU now, and the softball Tigers up 9-2 over Memphis in the bottom of the fourth over there in Tiger Park, not very far from Alex Box. So it could be a good night for softball and the baseball, Tigers. Could be. We'll see though. Oh, it's another home run. Here's a pitch to plate to Miller. Swing and miss. 1-2. As softball Tigers, as Harris just hit a dinger. It's 11-2. All right, so 1-2 to count here to the Miller. As Guidry comes set the 1-2. That's 2-2. 2-2 to count. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 2 down. Is Guidry got him to chase that one. 2 down. Remember, Guidry couldn't go last year. All right, that's 2 down. We're going to have Reese up. The pitch is that's away. Low and away, 1-0. So 1-0 here. 1-0 to count. So Guidry on in relief. Here comes the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. And the 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is hit to shallow right, going over is Brown in foul territory. Makes it that Brown is Braun. I said Brown. From it to say Braun. He makes the catch in foul territory, and that's going to retire this side. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth, and it's 2-1 at Dartmouth. Yeah, Tigers need to get something. We got Thailand in here. Maybe Thailand brings some luck to the Tigers. Need some luck. We need some luck. Tigers can't score no runs. Yeah. Yeah. Man, so oh wait, so we go to the oh, I gotta move the bat over. Hold on. Gotta move the bat over. So bottom of the sixth inning we go 2-1 Dartmouth over LSU here in the bottom of the sixth inning. So Tigers gotta wake up their bats. You know, like Serrano, wake up the bats. I gotta wake up the bats. Yeah. Softball Tigers up 11-2 over Memphis. They're in the top of the fifth inning over there in Tiger Park. They beat Nichols earlier in the game. So softball Tigers trying to go 2-0 today. All right, so we got Braun at the plate here for the LSU. There's a strike. 0-1. So you got Braun, Simpson, and Caraway due up for LSU. So Mason Braun's 0 for 1 on the evening. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a little upstairs. 1-1. Uh-oh, Law Tie's going to hold me accountable. What did I do? What I did? What did I do to him? Here's a 1-1. That ball's a grounder to seconds. And 1 down. Yeah, what did I do to him? Man, he's bad at y'all, man. He's bad at everybody in the college football community. He's bad at everybody. I mean, shit. Like I said, I guess I can't go on vacation no more. Shit, I go on vacation, and everything just blows up. You know, Josh Pate interviews Donald Trump, and everything just goes to shit. So Simpson's up. Here comes the pitch. And upstairs, 1-0. Cruz was nice. Wasn't long enough. Never is. But I want to go like on a Mediterranean cruise. It's 2-0. And they got those Mediterranean cruises that I would like to go on. So 2-0 to Simpson. And the pitch is 3-0. Because I did put a comment on that last video he made. I said, did you really delete your channel? Like, your channel's like 15 years old. You deleted it? 3-0 pitch is a strike. I mean, he had all that content on that old channel from like 2010, 2011. And he really got rid of that? He's going to regret that. 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. He's going to regret that. If he deleted his channel and all the shit that was on that channel from 15, 16 years ago, he's going to regret that. Because you can't, YouTube they ain't going to give it back to you. So, Caraway's up. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. Man. Now I don't know where these pitches pitches are missing. So here comes a 1-0. Pitch. Here's a ground ball to base hit. Left field. It gets past the shortstop. We're gonna have first and gotta hold him first and third. Well, let's say hold Simpson first and third. You know about uh Law Tide? He's been around. I mean, I remember him. I did videos in 2010. They're still on my channel. I didn't get rid of them. They're still there. All right, so Curiel's up. Curiel's, come on, you gotta get a hit here, Derek. Here comes the pitch. That ball's foul on play 1-1. So Curiel's up. Counts 0-1. He's 0 for 3 on the evening. Here comes the 0-1. That's inside 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Curiel. And here comes the 1-1. And about to slap the foul down the third base side. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here comes the 1-2. Curiel gonna miss. 2-2. Two pitch to Curiel. That ball's maybe hit the right field, and it's a foul ball. Damn, that definitely would have tied the game up. I did my first video in 2010. 2010 was my first video. I was a young dude back then. I look back at it, I'm like, man, I was fucking young. Damn. All right, so 2-2 to count here to Curiel. Two pitch is fouled. So first and third, 1 out. 2-2 to count. The pitch is a base hit, left field. Going to go down to the wall, so tie game 2-2. And let's see if they send another runner home. They do, and it is safe at the plate. Tigers lead 3-2 on a 2-run double by Derek Curiel. And he strikes here in the 6th. So Curiel gets the double, the double that scores 2 runs. I mean, I know it's not a home run. But it is a double that gives us the lead. So yeah. Oh, don't worry. I got another bottle. Don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about that. We're gonna have Brown up for LSU. Pitching change? Might be a pitching change. It is a pitching change for Dartmouth. It is a pitching change here for Dartmouth. I'll be right back. All righty. So bottom of the sixth inning we go. All right, let's go, man. So it's 3-2. LSU now leads. What's going on at Tulane and Eastern Kentucky? Tulane's up 5-0. Well, nice if Tulane actually got good baseball again, and relevant and ranked. I miss playing Tulane in Zephyr Field. Fun times back in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, playing Tulane in baseball when they were really good. All right, bottom of the sixth inning, 3-2 Tigers. As Dartmouth has a pitching change. LSU has a runner at second base, and there's one out. So Jake Brown's up. Curiel's at second. Here's a pitch. That's low, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a 2-0. So 2-0 coming to Brown. The pitch is a foul. It'll be 2-1. So York is on it. We haven't had a Bayou Blast yet. We haven't had a Bayou Blast. 2-1 coming to Brown. Here comes the pitch. That ball's a pitch of the ball 3-1. We need a Bayou Blast. We need. So 3-1 the count to Brown. That ball's ripped to right field, and that is getting the corner, but it caught. Man, what are the other catch by the right fielder? Wait, did he make the catch or not? Okay, he made the catch. Curiel tagged him with the third. That's what happened. I saw Curiel at third. I was like, wait a minute, did they make the catch or not? But he did make the catch, but Curiel tagged and went to third base. This right fielder has made 2 great catches in right field so far. Man, that's a great catch in right field, man. That's like the second time he's made one. So York's up. Here comes the pitch. It's a ball. Okay. 1-0. So Zach York over 1 on the evening. Here the 0-1 is 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Here comes the 2-0. That's a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 to count the York. 2-1 pitch is swung on right field. It's hit well. It's a fair foul, and it is foul. And again, man, another foul ball. Damn. Man. What's up, Brian? Rope-a-dope. maybe you're right about that. 2-2 pitch to York. That's 3-2. It's the second time he's ripped one foul. That's if he was a little bit straighter on the swing, it could have been a home run. So payoff pitch coming to York. That's strike 3 looking. Man, good pitch. That was a good pitch. Man, that was a strike. Man, for Tigers aside, but the Tigers do take the lead on Curiel's double. Oh, yeah, that was a strike. That was a strike. Hey, damn. That was a good pitch. I tell you, this right fielder, man, for Dartmouth has made like 2 or 3 good catches out there. It's like, man, all you gotta do is just tip your cap, man. Say, good catch, man, but shit. Man. And I'm watching Tulane also. They're up 5-0 over Eastern Kentucky. At least we play Tulane this year. It sucks we don't play him at Zephyr Field no more. But that was always fun playing him over there in on the Shrine on Airline. I'll never forget that 01 regional, super regional. Yeah, Tulane won that shit. Well, yeah, but still though. But Lane Restapay pitched like 20 innings that first game and won that first game. So, yeah. Back in the heyday of the LSU Tulane baseball rivalry with Bertman and Sox Jones. Wished I had. But we can't play in Zephyr Field no more. So, but that was fun playing him over there. That was fun. That was just it's a fun baseball rivalry that just has gone away. All right, so top of the 7th inning we go, 3-2 Tigers. Guidry's still out there. It's a ground ball to third. Toss to first, and there's one down. One down. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Friday night at the box. All right, so 1 out and nobody on base. Here comes a pitch to play from Guidry. There's a strike. 0-1 here to Puig. 0-1. Well, Guidry's looking. This is the second time I've seen him looking really good. 0-1. That ball's fouled. 0-2. Yeah, Guidry's something that I saw him. Had to be the first game against Milwaukee. Because then I was on vacation for a week. So, but Guidry looks impressive so far. 0-2 pitch. There's a foul. He's 0-2. Guidry might be our middleman that we need in these games. Oh, and 2 to count coming to Puig. And it's 1-2. Is that Yasiel Puig's little brother? So 1-2 to count. There's a Guidry looking in, chewing that gum. Here's a 1-2 pitch, and it's 2-2. And the 2-2 coming to the plate. That's a foul ball. So we'll stay alive, 2-2. Yeah, I don't know if are you still here, Brian? I've heard some rumors about, Jay thinks baseball needs more money. Like this 2-2 pitch going to be foul back. This revenue that we're getting, whatever you want to call it. It's all allocated. Football gets this much, basketball, women's basketball, baseball, golf, blah, 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 blah. I think he thinks that baseball needs a little bit more of the pie than what they're getting. 2-2 pitch is a foul ball. He's probably right a little bit. He's probably right in an aspect, but I don't know. I don't know what I know they're getting less than women's basketball, but I don't know what they're getting as opposed to diving and swimming and golf and tennis and badminton. 2-2 pitch is foul back out of play. But baseball should get, especially at LSU, should maybe get, about I don't know what they get. So 2-2 pitch is a foul. So yeah, I don't know. I know they get less than women's basketball, but when Mulkey, retires, whatever, that might change. It might be baseball that gets the third most. 2-2 pitch. There's a grounder to short. Oh, base hit. Gets through the left field. Milam couldn't get it. So I'm not overly concerned. All right, that's good news to hear. But I just think if when Mulkey retires, I think women's basketball might not get as much revenue as they are getting right now. It's just my opinion. I don't have I just my opinion. But I know it's tough, man. I think that's why the Tennessee coach left Tennessee, was because of what this revenue sharing of what baseball's getting with basketball, football, softball, badminton, swimming, gymnastics, whatever. I think that's why Tony Vitello left Tennessee, because Tennessee wasn't going to get as much as he thinks they should have gotten. That's just my opinion. Just seemed odd to me he left. And I just think that's why he left, because Tennessee wasn't going to allocate the money to be successful. Just my opinion. Here's a pitch. There's a strike 0-1. To count. But yeah, we do recruit that kind of level, or that football level. Here's a fly ball, shallow right, and there's 2 down. Yeah, we're on. If you want to football level, yeah, we recruit on that kind of level in baseball. We have for a long time. Ever since Bartman came here and got the program rolling, yeah, they've recruited at that kind of level every year. Here's a pitch to the plate, and it's 1-0. Even when Smoke was here, everybody wants to talk bad about Smoke the ball, but he did make Omaha twice, but it got kind of bad the last 2 years, but so he had to go. But Smoke wasn't horrible. Here's a 1-0. That ball's ripped to right field and caught. Wow. As Braun makes a catch for the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch here in Alex Box. 3-2 Tigers. Man, shit, dying. I got sick on the cruise the last 2 days. Yeah, I got sick on the cruise the last 2 days. Yeah. People were just I don't know, man. People don't wash their hands enough, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You ever been on a cruise? You know what I'm talking about. People just don't wash their hands enough, man. I felt like just strangling people, man. But I said I'm not getting thrown off there. I'm not getting thrown off the boat. I'm not getting thrown off the boat and getting banned from Carnival forever and getting blackballed, and they'll put to put my name on a list. It's not worth it. But, yeah. People just don't wash their hands enough, man. It's like, man, shit, man. Wash your hands, dude. So 3-2 going to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Tigers up by a run. I think we're about to score some runs here. I gotta go get me a fitted hat. I went 2 years ago. I went to the game. I went to a game in LSU. Didn't have my size, man. I wear 7 3/8. Didn't have. I don't. It's like I don't wear a size that's like off the wall. They didn't have my size. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not getting a fitted hat. I wanted to go buy a fitted hat. They didn't have it. 7 3/8 what I wear. Didn't have it. They had everything. They had everything. 7 1/4, 7 1/2. They had 7. Didn't have 7 3/8. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not buying a hat. All right, so Milam's up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here comes a pitch to the plate. Here's a strike. 0-1. As long as LSU gets their like NIL money with baseball, they'll be fine. Here's the 0-1. That ball's ripped to right field, but gonna be caught. Oh, he dropped! He dropped it! Whoa, the boy's human! Oh, he dropped it! Oh, he dropped it right in the bread basket. He dropped it. He's human. He's like the Russian in Rocky. He's cut. He's human. Wow. That guy has made like 3 diving catches in right field all night long. Routine fly ball dropped. So Milam's at first on the air, and Aaron Beatty's up. Looking to bunt. Now pulls a back swing and a miss. 0-1. That was wild, man. Damn. That right fielder has made catches all night long. Diving catches, sliding catches. And one right in his breadbasket. He drops it. I'd be so mad at myself. 0-1 pitch to the other strike. 0-2. I'd be so mad at myself if I was an outfielder and I'm making diving catches, sliding catches, and one right in my glove. Drop. 0-2 to Aaron Beatty. And the pitch is a foul. Third base line. To the count. Come on, let's go. All right, so Aaron Beatty's up. 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Well, it was a wild pitch. It gets back to the backstop, and runner goes to his second base. So Milam goes to second. So Milam goes to second. All right, so 1-2 to count here to Aaron Beatty. And Milam's at second, leads away. The pitch is a ball, 2-2. A little low and outside, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Aaron Beatty. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on. That's hit well left field. A fair foul. It's going to be foul. And way foul. And way foul. And I thought we were going to have a Bayou Blast there, but no Bayou Blast. 2-2 pitch coming to Aaron Beatty. And the pitch. It's 3-2. 3-2 to count here to Aaron Beatty. And 3-2 pitch is a foul. We'll do it again. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is going to be ground ball to second. And moves him over to third. But there's 1 down. So Aaron Beatty grounds out, but it does move the runner to third base. So it's a one of those successful, outs. One of those kind of things. So 1 down, we're going to have Dardar up. Oh, we're gonna looks like Dartmouth is gonna go to the bullpen. So pitching change coming up here for Dartmouth. Pitching change. I'll be right back. All righty. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. And it's 3-2 LSU over Dartmouth. Pitching change here for the Big Green. So Tigers are going to have a pinch hitter is John Pearson. Going to pinch hit here for LSU. We're gonna have a pitch issue. Already, look at it. Pitch don't work right off the bat. I mean, oh man, let's technology. Man, look, umpire's helping him out. Man, man, baseball's so scared of everybody's stealing signs. That's like like when the Astros and the Yankees did it. A few years ago. It's like, oh my God, stealing signs. So Pearson's up. Like that's never happened before. The pitch is a ball 1-0. Up and in 1-0. So 1-0 here to Pearson. We got runner at third base. 1 out here at the bottom of the 7th. Tigers lead by 1. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes here to Pearson. Infield's in here at the 2-0. And 3-0. So 3-0 here to Pearson. Alrighty then. Here's the 3-0. 3-0 pitch is ball 4. That's way upstairs. So ball 4, we got 2 on and 1 out. Let's see if the LSU does make any changes in the batting order. I kind of figured they were going to pinch run for Pearson. All right, so Braun's up. So first and third, 1 out. The pitch looks a bunt. Takes it for a ball, 1-0. Takes it for a ball, 1-0. All right, so 1-0 to count. Looks the bunt again and bunts up in the air. Going to be gets it down, throws it first. Got him out at first. And throws it home, and he's safe at home. Wow, so Milam scores. So the bunt is successful, and run will score. Dang. Man. Nice play by Milam, though, man. Milam was waiting for that for them to commit to first base, and they did, and he took off. All right, so Simpson at the plate here for LSU. So runner at second base. The pitch is a ball. Yeah, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0. And strike. That's a strike. 2-1. So 2-1 to count here to Simpson. And the 2-1. And it's gonna be a ball, 3-1. I guess that was just a bit outside. It counts now 3-1 here to Simpson. 3-1 pitch is popped up out of play. 3-2. So 3-2 to count. So 3-2 here. 3-2 count to Simpson. And the pitch is foul back. It's going to stay 3-2. All right, so 3-2 to count here to Simpson. 3-2 pitch. 3-2 pitch to the plate. Going to be ball 4. So it's going to miss inside. So 2 on and 2 out. Going to bring up Caraway to the plate. Get this. That's Caraway up. And the pitch is going to be popped up. Should be the 3rd out. Shallow left field and making the catch. Shortstop does to retire the side. So we'll go to the top of the 8th inning. It's 4-2 LSU. Oh, 8th, 9th. Hold on. That's not right. Hold on. I gotta change that. It's 8th. There we go. Had the wrong inning there. Getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself there. Right back. Let the dog back in. Come on, Rip. All right. So go to the top of the 8th inning. It's 4-2 LSU. Alrighty, top of the 8th inning. Alrighty then. So Guidry still out there in the 8th. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball a little low, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Here's the pitch. Going to be a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. And it's a foul. Be 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. The 1-2 gonna miss. A little up and away. 2-2. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. A swing and a miss. 1 down. So one down. It's going to bring up, I think it's going to be a Demastri coming up to the plate. I think. It is. Going to be a Demastri coming up here on the plate here for Dartmouth. So Guidry will come set. And here comes the pitch. Here's a low 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Here's the pitch. It's another strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Just going to miss outside. 2-1. So 2-1 pitch to the plate. Going to be popped up left field. And drifting over, making the catch is Simpson for the second out. Right, second out? Yep, second out. 2 down. Out number 2 here in the 8th. That ball almost popped out, man. That ball almost popped out of his glove, but it didn't, so that's all that matters. All right, there's 2 down. We're gonna have should be got a pinch hitter here. Here's a pitch to the plate. Could be a strike on 1. I think we're gonna have a pinch hitter. Of course, they're not gonna show his name on the screen, so he's John Smith. Here's the 0-1. Going to be a miss, 1-1. His name is John Smith. Yeah. So 1-1 to count. It's going to be low, 2-1. So 2-1 to count. That's going to be another swing and a miss. 2-2. So Guidry looking in, coming set. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. That's going to be out number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. And LSU leads 4-2. So Guidry has come on and put out the fire, so to speak. Man. Let's see what we got here. I'm really surprised LSU has not hit a home run tonight. I thought for sure that they would have hit a dinger, so to speak. Really thought they would have by now. Really surprised that they have not hit one yet. We might hear in the 8th at bottom of the 8th. That's the last chance to do one here at the bottom of the 8th. Oh, wee. So bottom of the 8th inning we go. But what the fuck is Tulane doing? They're up 5-0 over Eastern Kentucky. No, it's 5-3. What the fuck they're doing? Must be all that fake grass they got in their field. They got fake grass. Man, what's happened to Tulane baseball? Tulane baseball is just, man, they gotta bring back socks. Bring back Socks Jones. Man. All righty, we go to the bottom of the eighth inning. I think we got Curiel, Brown, and York due up here for LSU. That's what it is. We got so Curiel's up. He had a big hit earlier. His last at bat. It's a strike. 0-1. Yes, yeah, 0-1. I'd say it's gotta be a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Curiel. And the 0-1. It looks a bunt, and it's going to be it's a bunt down the third base side. Throw to first, and they didn't get him. So Curiel's going to get on with a infield bunt single. Here we go. Man, small ball. Oh, there's times I wished Paul Maneri would do small ball. He never would. Especially that season that they, when they went to Omaha, when they changed when it went from Rosenblatt to the corporate park. Yeah. Jake Brown's up. And we got small ball to death by UCLA. There's a strike 1-1. But Maneri Maneri didn't adjust that shit. So Jake Brown's over 2. Here comes the 0-1. Looks a bunt again and takes it for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 account. So 1-1 here to Brown. We got York. Permit Patty on deck. Here comes the 1-1. That's low. 2-1. 2-1. Pitch here to Brown. That ball's going to be a base hit down the line and left. He'll go to the wall. Let's see if they bring the Curiel home. They're going to wave him home. And he'll be safe at third. And Brown's going to get a triple out of that. It's going to be an RBI triple for Brown. And the Tigers lead 5-2. There we go, man. So it's going to be an RBI triple for Jake Brown. As Curiel comes all the way from first and scores, and Brown gets in there and safe at third. Now we got York at the plate. York Peppermint Patty at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That ball swung on and popped up. Shallow left. Makes the catch. And Wonder will tag and try to score. And he's going to be out. Why'd you send him home? That was dumb. Double play. A double play. Are we challenging this? I mean, why not? I mean, why not? I mean, it might as well challenge it, but I don't think he's safe. But we'll see. I mean, look, I was wrong the first time. That angle from the first base side is not a good angle. But yeah, I don't. Man, so it's 5-2, and there's two out, but there is a challenge at the plate. Yeah, I don't like that call to send him home on a very shallow to left field. But he might have scored, but I still don't like that much aggressiveness. But we'll see what happens here. He might be out. All right, we'll see what the call is. We'll see what the call is, umpires. Oh, here we go. Now they're coming out. So he is out. I like the challenge. I mean, what you gonna lose? You gonna lose a challenge? I mean, you gotta challenge that. So I don't fault Jay Johnson for challenging that. I fault the their third base coach sending the dude home on a very shallow fly ball to left field. Anyway, all right. So Milam's up. Milam at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Monster Mile. And here comes the 1-0. Going to be a grounder back to the pitcher. He'll toss the first for the third and final out in the eighth inning. But Tigers do get a run. We'll go to the ninth. It's 5-2 LSU. All right, go to the top of the ninth inning. It's 5-2 LSU. Alrighty. So the top of the ninth inning is 5-2 Tigers up over here over Dartmouth. We gotta get the gotta pull this winning shot. Open up, you mother. Told you. All right, a little bit left of this thing. Damn. But yeah, we got the yeah. So got the winning shot poured. Just waiting for the third and final out here in the ninth inning. We'll see if Guidry comes out here for the ninth, or they make a change. We'll see. Wow. 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 That's what Marie says. Wow. Alrighty, we're gonna go to the top of the ninth inning. As Guidry is out there, so it is a save chance for him. There's a strike 0-1 since he's pitching to the sixth inning, so it is going to be a save opportunity for Gavin. All right, so 0-1 to count. Here comes the pitch. There's another strike 0-2. So 2 pitches, 2 strikes, 0-2 to count. So Guidry looking in. Here comes the 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 down. So 1 down here in the ninth. As Guidry gets strikeout number 4. Right, so Reese up. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. Boy, I like the way Guidry works. Quickly. Here comes the 0-1 to Reese. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So 0-2 to count. And Guidry will come set. 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 looking. 2 down. Good pitch. 2 down. 2 down here in the ninth. That's number 5.
16 strikeouts and no walks this season. Sam Anderson from second base.
Here comes the pitch. Another strike, 0-1. Oh, no. I thought it was a ball. Ooh. 1-0. Ooh, that's close. Here's a 1-0. There's a foul, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Guidry needs 2 more strikes, 1 more out to get the save and the win. Here's a 1-1. Here's a strike 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Tigers need 1 more strike to get the victory. Fans on their feet. Let's stand up. Here comes the 1-2. And as we just missed. 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here to Anderson. Guidry comes set. Here comes the 2-2. 2-2 pitch. And so upstairs, 3-2. Pitch number 50 upcoming here for Guidry. 3-2 pitch. And ball's hit to center field. Should be caught. And it is for the third and final out. And the game is over. OVER. As the Tigers win 5-2. Casey Evans gets to win, and Guidry gets to save in relief. Man, Tigers win 5-2. As this game was tight throughout the whole game. As Dartmouth was leading until Curiel got that big hit. So we'll be here tomorrow afternoon. LSU plays again, not against Dartmouth, but they play tomorrow afternoon, and we'll be there for that. We play Northeastern tomorrow at 2:00 Central on February 28th. Yeah, woo-wee. So yeah, yeah. So you guys have a good one as LSU wins again. Well, I should say they win again because they did lose against McNeese, but they get back on the win column and they play tomorrow at 2:00 Central. So, Delight Connections. What are you talking about, Delight Connections? What are you talking about? But, ooh-wee. So I'll be here tomorrow for the game. So, play Northeastern. Okay. Where the fuck that is. So, what time is it? No, it's 9:30. Alright, anyway. USM run ruled Bama the other day. No, I didn't see that. I saw there's a bunch of teams that lost in the top like 10. When LSU lost to McNeese, there was a bunch of teams that lost that day. So, but yeah, you know. Well, I'll be here tomorrow for the baseball game. 2:00 Central, and I'm gonna get with YouTube and find out why they didn't send my video out today. I'm gonna send them a nasty email, but hopefully we get some more. Hopefully we get some more views tomorrow. I'm gonna send them a nasty email, but have a good one, and we'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon.